What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today I'll be showing you guys another best class setup, and this is going to be for getting score streaks very quickly and just generally having fun rushing around the map and getting a ton of score streaks really quickly. Going to show you some gameplay of the class in action, also talk about the features of the class such as the attachments and perks and decisions and why I use them over some others. So of course, if you missed yesterday's video, I covered my best assault rifle class, which is probably one of my favorite all-time loadouts to use. So definitely check that video out. I'll link it on screen right now for you to check out, or in the description if you want to watch that video. But in this video, we're going to be covering my favorite class to get score streaks, and you will get a ton of them if you use this loadout. So we're going to take a quick look at the class, and then I'll show you guys some gameplay of it in action. I managed to get some really beastly footage of me going just like crazy with streaks, cycling through them very quickly. But first off, we're going to take a look at the actual class. The weapon I'm using is the Razorback. This is just generally very good for rushing, a very good submachine gun right there. The attachments are the quick draw grip, which allows me to aim down sight quicker. Also the vertical foregrip, which allows me to have a little bit better accuracy on it and reduce the recoil slightly. And finally, have a stock on the weapon, which can allow me to strafe faster when I'm aiming down sight. Now, the perks are very important to this class. In perk 1, we've got Sixth Sense, which allows me to see if enemies are very close to me. Just a very good lifesaver perk that I like to use. We've also got Overclock on there, which allows you to earn your specialist power weapon or ability even faster. It's almost like hardline for your power weapon, which I like to use, and I'm going to go over which specialist I'm using in just a second. In perk 2, we've got Anti-Up, which is like hardline for your streaks. It's going to allow you to earn your score streaks a little bit faster because you start off with a bonus. And in perk 3, we've got the Engineer perk. This is going to allow you to re-roll your care packages and essentially get a second chance at a score streak. So that is the class setup and the perks. Of course, in wildcards, we've got perk 1 Greed and also Primary Gunfighter on there. The specialist that I've gone for is Prophet. Now, this is pretty much down to you and which specialist weapon you like to use. Personally, I really like Prophet and his Tempest, which is the electrifying weapon, and it chains people together if they're close to you. But if you like the War Machine or a different weapon, then feel free to go for that. You're going to earn it just the same. But I personally like to use a Tempest. You're going to see some beastly gameplay of me actually getting some multi-kills with the thing, and that's what I've gone for. And in terms of my score streak loadouts, I've gone for a very simple one. The UAV, obviously no one's rocking Ghost, so very powerful. Obviously care package, so I can re-roll it, and that's going to get me a random score streak. You can get a Mothership, you can get a Hater, which is the VSAT basically. You can get a Wraith, you can get a ton of random score streaks out of the care package. And of course with Engineer, you're going to be able to double tap square and reload that and get a second chance if you don't like what you get the first time round. So that is what I really like about that. And my final score streak, I think, is the Hellstorm, which you're going to see some gameplay of as well. And that managed to do some really good work on a lot of these maps. They're very open, and if you get your team to kind of push up almost into a spawn trap or push them onto the one flag they have in domination, then you're going to be able to pick up a ton of kills. So you've seen some gameplay of a similar class that I'm using actually in action. I managed to go completely off. I'm not sure if the class is exactly specific. I can't remember exactly what perks I was using, but they're pretty much there about close. And essentially the Tempest and his Prophet and your score streaks are the ones that are going to be earned a ton. Because all the score streaks are really low, you're going to cycle through them very quickly. Also, because you've got Overclock and Anti-Up on, you're going to earn them even quicker. So it's just going to be a crazy game where you're going to be getting tons of power weapons and tons of score streaks. If you're lucky enough to manage to get a ton of kills with your power weapon, then those are going to fuel your score streaks, and then those are going to power your weapon, and it's just like a cycling effect where you get to go through a ton of these things, and you can really destroy the enemy team. You don't have to rock the high score streaks to be able to get a lot of kills and just be able to dominate the other team. You can definitely do it with the lower ones, and also it also takes a little bit of luck with the care package. But of course, you've got Engineer on, so you can re-roll it if you don't like what you get the first time round. So this is definitely one of my favorite classes to use, and like I said, you can get anything out of the care packages, and it can really change up the game. So this is definitely one of my favorite classes to use. More of a casual one. It isn't too determined around getting high amounts of kills or going on kill streaks. That's what I like about it. Of course, my assault rifle class, I like to rock the higher score streaks and go more kind of like offensive. I tend to sit behind cover a lot more and play a lot smarter. But with this Razorback SMG, I just love running around the map and just kind of playing like a headless chicken, to be honest, and rushing around and picking up kills. If you die, it's not really too big deal, and it's pretty easy to pick up these mid-tier score streaks, and it's definitely a lot of fun when you manage to loot them all around. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this quick class setup. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also comment down below with some of your favorite class setups that you like to rock in the Black Ops 3 beta. I'd love to read some of those, but drop a like rating on the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.